Let's take a look at your animal spirit, because I want to just start out with this. So your guidance for this month of April is the otter. Isn't he cute? Look how cute he is. He's really cute. Look at all the colors in there. I mean, you could just look at the card and what jumps out at you. You know, what jumps out at you, the colors, different things in the card. But the otter spirit is all about for this month for you to know that you're not alone. This is a month for you where there's a lot of love, there's a lot of give and take of good energy, loving energy, care, you know, friends and laughing and, you know, social distancing, obviously. But, you know, it's coming through that you're channeling like a lot of your affections. It could be for one person. It could be a friend, an individual, you know, anybody. It could be for family. This is going to be a month where you need support and they need support. And it's all about when, you know, you're just there to give and receive. And somewhere there might be another friend that wants to kind of experience the joy of just life and what's at hand and playfulness and nourishment and kindness, right? Compassionate energy comes from the otter. So it's time for you to like receive the gift of happiness, attention, affection, kindness, as well as giving it out also. So this is going to be a month for you where you're seeing that love is just coming through in all different directions, right? So can you feel that? Do you see some of that? Are you experiencing some of that? So if there's someone you want to reach out with, the guidance for you is to reach out. You know, don't hold back. Just reach out. As well as you might find that people are reaching out to you also. So very nice. Got a little straighter. Okay, so this is really cool. But you could be finding that you're hearing from people you haven't heard from in a long time. So that's really nice. Let's come right into this major part of the reading. You're coming in with the Judgment card. Okay, there's been decisions you're trying to making good judgment calls. There's a rebirthing for you. For some, there could be an actual birth. And for others of you, this is like rebirthing, transmuting, like coming alive again, right? Making the right choices, the right call, good judgment calls coming through. And like it's like revitalizing and rebirthing something either within you, surrounding you, or something that you really are ready to come to life again and really feeling a lot of this joyful energy. Now, it's pretty amazing, right? Because this is the Judgment card, and this is Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet. Like it's time to rise again, all right? And when I see this, I always see that red cross, right? That health, that scare, like that part of us that we've been going through such health difficulties, right? In all countries, everywhere around the world. So there's a rebirthing and a reprocessing. And coming into the month of April, we're going to be getting some good news, able to rise again. There's just constant news all the time. But when I see this, I see the Red Cross. So it's about health matters and it's getting better. And Archangel Gabriel's here to, blow the trumpet and say message is coming through and you're receiving it, right? So your archangels are there in bringing through a rebirth, a revitalization. There's been some things that you haven't been able to make up your mind about. There's kind of a stalemate situation where you're not sure about maybe monetary, job, what you're going to do, career. And we've had a lot of the astrology too that, and I won't bring in a lot of astrology here, but for you, this is about coming into your birthday month. By the way, happy birthday for you, April Tauruses. But when the sun goes into your sign, you're going to be making a lot of changes and choices coming through in this reading anyway. That is going to bring you balance and peace. And for some of you, it's about monetary gain. Like you're going to get back on your feet if, for whatever is needed. The money will be there. It's going to be tight and it's going to be a little difficult. But you're able to, some of you have be able to either maintain your jobs, keep your jobs. For those of you who haven't, it's coming through that it's going to be okay. It's a little bit of a stalemate situation, but you do come out riding victory, riding through some good manifested energy. And the balance and flow, temperance is here. And again, these are the higher archangels coming through. And no lie, I saw when I was bringing through for you, as I was shuffling, a triangle. And in the middle of this archangel's clothing right here is the triangle. And that is the soul, and it's right on her heart chakra right here. And it's about the soul and the love, the emotional water experiences, emotionality that's coming out of you, from others to you. It's very much alive, and it's very balanced energy that is loving and grateful. And know that your archangels are here in the springtime, to crown you, to just bring through the messages of love, balance, harmony, and peace. Just beautiful, this reading. So, coming the first week of April, you're going to feel like you're starting to figure things out. You're coming into a time where those of you who are working and able to do what you can, you're shining and really getting a lot of recognition out of what it is that you've been doing, how you've been making the choices, what you've been doing. You're on a golden path right here. Pure path of pure golden light energy. So whatever feels stalemate to you within the first 2 weeks of April, you're going to come out of it. Some of you might be feeling bored, a little bit cagey. I get that. This same card right here came out in Aries also. I have a feeling this card's going to be showing up a lot. The Four of Cups, bringing through the energy of getting ready to get back into the flow and the feeling, and you're just holding it down, holding it together, and really doing a good job. Just love those around you and bring it back to yourself as well. Because when we do that and we hold that space, it's funny how the universe opens up to things that we really need and what you are so grateful and blessed for. You have two major arcanas right here, which is about, two of the archangels that are right here in your reading. I mean, it's just beautiful. So, coming into the third week, there could be some, you're feeling a bit like you need, the hermit energy is here, where you're going in, you're meditating, you're doing the practices that is needed for you to get through the month, to work with the energies, to feel the peace, the understanding, and the happiness, and the love, the flow of love and happiness. You're getting to a point where you're really feeling your inner child come through. For some of you, again, the Judgment and the Sun, some of you are having babies, right? And maybe you're nervous about it, or maybe you're, with everything going on in the world. For those of you who are pregnant and giving birth, or those are main factors for you that you might be thinking about and considering. But all in all, it really goes well for you, and it's smooth. Okay? Fertility, new inspiration, new ideas, new creative energy. There's a lot of flow and feeling here. So, there's a lot of fertility and new abundances coming through. Rebirthing and happiness. The sun card is probably one of my faves in the deck, and it's about it's marriage, and it's children, and it's happiness within family and bliss. It's joy and happiness, right? Connection, and the sun illuminates, and you're coming into your solar return time. It's a great time to get a reading for yourself. Great time for a personal reading or some energy healing or Reiki work or yoga. Do these things that you can. Utilize what's on the internet for you in this month, especially where it's your birthday month coming out, into the ending part of this month, because you're getting flooded with opportunities, messages, love. For some of you, this could be a lot of opportunity coming in for work, for pleasure, for love, a lot of different areas. You do have the hermit energy right beside it, so you're welcoming this time that you needed to take, right, to be kind of contained and figure things out and going inside to find more light with a peaceful flow. And Temperance is saying, good job. You're balancing out a lot of the energies. You're balancing out finances and what you need, what is stalemate to you and what is coming back to life for you, Taurus. That's what is in your cards for this month. Plenty of opportunity. Some of you might have had some struggling. It could be physically, health-wise in the Nine of Swords. Could be not sleeping. Could be needing a different medication. And, swords are an air sign, and they do have to do with the lungs and common cold, viruses, flus, right? But it's something maybe affecting your sleep, right? For some of you, not all of you, but, just make sure you're getting good nourishment, good ways of going about taking care of yourself so that you can sleep, right? It's been a month of kind of like everyone, fear and worry and overeating or not eating enough, or just get the rhythm and the flow of balancing out, come to center and just keep doing the work that you've been doing, because this radiates a golden path for you. And you see yourself through to the end of the month with a lot of opportunity coming in. I love that. But you're definitely making fair and balanced decisions. You will come to conclusions with what you're trying to decide upon. And know that the realm is there for you to receive in the messages. So pay attention to, how the life changes have affected you. What is in your path? You see a specific animal coming through, that you on your walking path, or, however you're getting out to get some air and energy. For those of you who can, get to do that, notice what's in your pathway and see if it's repetition, because there's a lot of symbology in this reading. For me, the triangle, I got that before the Temperance even came out. And I get, health matters, health concerns, and the rejoicing and the rejuvenating for Taurus for this month. So that you couldn't ask for more in a birthday kind of reading. And we'll go into your real birthday reading too next month. Let's take a look at the energy for the month. What are you holding for the energy? So you receive the Angel of Balance. Well, the Angel of Balance for the energy is the same as the Temperance card. So this is like receiving this twice. So any legal law things, any karmic law, you're balancing out. It's like the scales of justice. It's like being in balance, in full control of a lot of things for you, like your comforts, what you love, the family and friends that are around you with the otter spirit, to know that you're never alone. You're just balancing out the love energy, what's needed for the nourishment energy, conditions around you. This is a pure Angel of Balance, and she's bringing through, again, another angel. Card number 48, courage and strength. The infinity symbol is as above, so below. So you're doing the work here, and the angels are really showering down on you the message to tell you, and message received, right? I'm just the conduit giving you that, but you have two huge archangels right here. The soul, what your soul desires, the love that comes from your heart space, clearing up and getting through health challenges for you for this month. As well as with other people, and just the compassion, kindness, and flow of desired energy for you for this month, I guess, is the total theme for you. So very nice, very, very nice. Some of you might be bringing through your own healing energy. So I want you to, that goes both ways. So if you're a healer or a spiritual doing something within healing modalities, you're shining this month for people, for other people. You're helping and doing what it is you need to do, right? So the sun is really shining in your direction. So make this great, go with this energy, make it great. There's no challenge you cannot overcome. Just get some well-needed sleep and rest for yourself right here for this month anyway.